Hi everyone, my name is David and today I want to show you how to install multiple Google Shopping kits. So we start from the App Store and we add the app. Alright, we accept the request for the permissions and here we go. Okay, so the app start with asking you to connect a Google account. But in case you are using the app for not for Google, for example, the app can be used to create Facebook feed. You can also continue without a Google account. But if you continue without a Google account, you will need to manually add the created feed into Google Merchant Center. So for now, I'm gonna connect my Google account. Alright, accept it. So basically, you are giving the app the access to your merchant center, so it will be able to insert your product feeds into Google Merchant Center. Okay, the next screen is to create the first product feed. Because I want to start real quick, I'm gonna go with the fast way and name my feed like my US feed. Okay, let's go with the default, and because I have connected my Google account, the app will have access to the list of the merchant center's account that my Gmail have access to. I'm going to select one of them for the feed because I plan to I plan to send products to United States and probably United Kingdom, my US and UK feed. Alright, the feed language, my store support 3 languages, so I'm gonna use English, obviously. We only have USD in my shop, so I'm gonna just go ahead and use it. Right? Okay. The app is giving warning that my merchant account is not connected to to my to my domain. Basically, the domain of the shop that I'm using to create the test feeds. Because this is only a test, so I will just ignore it and go ahead. Okay, before saving the feed, I will have an option to preview the feed data before saving it. So I'm going to click on feed preview. It takes a little bit long to load the list of products. Okay, we're finally there. Right, I want to select a product and the app was supposed to give to present the data that would then be generated from the product. Okay, here it is. So this t-shirt has a lot of variations in colors and sizes. So this is the items that would be generated in Merchant Center once I save the feed. Let's have a look at this. We have the item ID, we have the title, we have the description in English, we have the link to the product, everything's in here. So because I'm happy with it, I will just save the feed. If it if you feel like there's something need to be changed, you can always go back to the fit and change the attributes of the fit. Okay. For now, I will just go ahead and save the fits. Okay. So I need to save several times. It's very important that you need to save, quick save all the way until you arrive at the fits tab, and this is the final save buttons. Okay, the app asked me to upgrade. So in this case, I don't really want to upgrade yet. I just want to do a test, so I'm gonna go back and include just a small collections with a small number of products. Okay, because the app has a free plan which allows you to include up to 10 products. I should be able to save the fit. Okay, so the fit start immediately, as you can see here, and because it is a file fit, I will have a chance to, while the fit already finished, we have a look at that later, but you can see here that I have a chance to configure the time when the fit will refresh every day. So you can align this schedule with, for example, if you have a job in your shop backend that do, for example, mass updates to your store every day, you can align that with the schedule here. So your shop will, the fit will align better with the updated data in your shop. Okay, for now I'm going to leave with the default. You can see here that if you want the fit to refresh more frequently than once a day, then you can add more schedule with some extra cost. Not much. For example, for 1,000 products, I will only need to pay extra $0.9 for every month. Okay, for now I'm happy with the default refresh once a day, so I'm going to leave it as that. Okay, everything is ready. Actually, the fit by now should have already been in my merchant center already. Okay, let's have a look at the merchant center. Well, it is only a test merchant account, so don't be shocked if you find a lot of disapproved products in my merchant account. I need to check what merchant used. Okay, 2756 2756. Oh, I cannot see the number here. It's Shopify.net. I have a bunch of Shopify.net in here. Yeah, I'm in luck. It's the right one. Let's ignore the warnings and let's just look for the fit. So here it is. You can see that my fit is already in here. And it's gonna take a while before my two products show up in here, but basically you have an idea of how the app will work and how it push product fits into your Google Merchant Center. So that's it for now. I will give more details instructions for different areas of the products in other videos. So bye for now and thanks for watching.